Greetings everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sparkster Rocket Knight Adventures 2. Today we're in the desert, and I gotta say, this level's actually really fun. I know I've been saying a lot of bad things about the game in the thread, and that's really just I don't know, because I was such a fan of the first game as a kid and even now, and they changed so much it seemed to me to be for the worse. But if you take this game on its own merit, it's actually pretty fun. Now I'm shooting myself off to the left of this tornado to get that extra life there. There might be an easier way to get it, but whatever. That's how I always did it, so I'm just doing it again. The tornado always shoots you to the left, so if you tried to come at it from the other way, it would just spit you back out. And this is a dead end. Also, it was pointed out in the thread that very hard mode in this game is not a one-hit challenge, so I'm playing the rest of this game in very hard mode. So, this is very hard mode, as you can see. Basically, you take more damage, a lot of the enemies take more hits to kill, and the bosses are faster, take more damage, etc. So that's how we're going to do it. That being said, I want to collect as many extra lives as I can. Now this little indoor temple's got a neat gimmick. When you slash at the torches, it turns the lights off and you can find things that are hidden. Most times you're just going to find a ton of enemies, but sometimes you'll find pickups or trails leading to things that you didn't know were there. Anyhow, we have a new enemy. They're kind of half snakes, half lizards, and they take sometimes 3 or 4 hits to kill. I think it's 4. Anyway, we want to go up here because there are secret hidden items up here. Play Tetris blocks, of course. Actually, this is an alternate path. Basically, most of the levels in this game have more than one way to get through them. And usually, the more challenging the route you take, the more rewarded you get with extra lives, meats, things like that restore your health. Sad thing is that we have to wait for this. Now, touching these doesn't instant kill you, but it does take some, you know, a bit of life from you. I will mention that in very hard mode, about 9 out of 10 times a bomb drops on you with that roulette, so we're gonna try and avoid the gems from now on because I don't feel like having bombs rained on me added into the difficulty. Alright, and now we go. So this part has a giant boulder chasing you. Apparently this boulder has artificial intelligence as well because it follows you wherever you go. If you bridge a gap, it will jump the gap with you. If you fall down a gap, it will go down. So, yeah, you can't trick it. The best thing to do is to try to get out of this area as fast as you can so it doesn't hurt you. I will say that I really love the stage music for this. Now, we're coming up on the hidden golden sword in this level. It's way up here to the top and to the right, the very top of the pyramid. We have to go through this section where the ceiling starts collapsing on you. Now, hey, there it is. I know I grabbed that pretty fast, but you have to go through that section really fast or else the ceiling will crush you, and it's a one-hit kill no matter what difficulty you're playing. I'm getting a little cavalier with my rocketing. You gotta be careful. This level's full of spikes, lava, and apparently electricity traps. They kind of remind me of the earthworm gem. Yeah. Battletoads. I don't even know why I thought of that. The Battletoads thing, where you're descending the shafts and they have this electricity bouncing back and forth. Anyway, that derail was pointless. We're gonna duck under some spikes. Going into that fish mouth will actually just start this section over. You only really need to do that if you miss the platform. But even if you miss the platform, there's a way to get through this anyway, if you're tricky with your rocketing. But I don't feel like taking my life into those kind of hands today. I will admit that they're very generous with the life ups in this level, probably because it's so filled with enemies. Alright, this is one of the bigger open areas. If we go to the top right, I don't know why I picked so many red gems up. I'm just getting bombs rained on from all over the place. Go down into the sand pit and you will find lots of goodies. A 1-up, meat, stuff like that. Like I said, 1-ups are going to be very important. I'm probably going to die quite a few times later on. So, yeah, yeah, we're gonna need those. One other thing to note, in easier difficulty settings, this little section here, that bull statue will be spitting out bombs, and when you slash at the torch to turn the light off, it will be spitting out gems, which doesn't do in the hard mode, but it doesn't matter because gems just give us bombs, and oh hey! It's the boss. Yeah, I don't know. Some kind of fiery face that spits fire at us, and lava. All you gotta do is rocket at it. It's very easy to beat. It's actually much easier than the first sub-boss, if you ask me. Especially in very hard mode. And that's it. Seriously? Seriously? Come on. And they even give you 3 hearts of health refill. Like I said, very generous. Alright, this section is filled with invisible platforms, and the only way to see them is if you cut the lights off. Just like that. Now, even with the lights on, they're still there. You just have to kind of remember where they are. See, you can land on them. Now, there's actually quite a few of them, and if you just rocket around randomly, you may actually end up landing on them most of the time. Which I'm going to do over here, of course, although I land on a regular one. But anyway, this level isn't very long. Compared to the last level with that scrolling section, it was just an awful start. But we're into the fun now, and we're going to take out this gigantic snake robots. It's actually a very easy boss. The biggest danger is getting hit by his fists, like that. It doesn't do much damage though, just 1 heart. You do enough damage to him, he'll jump into the background and try to stab you with his tail, which is very easy to dodge. You can just stay over to the side. Now, a good way to beat him easily is to rocket up at him as he is falling down, and then rocket back down. That'll get 2 hits on him, and he'll immediately jump to the back, so you'll never have to deal with that fist again after the first try. In fact, he's almost dead. 2 more hits should do it, really. Or 1. Yeah. As you can see, very easy. It seems like, I don't know, this might have made a better first level, but hey, whatever. I'm not going to complain. We're just going to rocket around like crazy. So anyway, guys, that's stage 2. I've noticed a lack of cutscenes in this game. We are not really getting much story, but hey, I guess we'll take it as it is. I'll see you guys next time.